Somebody's gonna get angry at the sound of volume.
Hello nation, this is Stephen Colbert. That's right, the real Stephen Colbert. I want to talk to you today about Jenny McCarthy. Now, Jenny McCarthy is a lot of things. Person who looks good naked, person who ate snot on national television, carbon-based life form, but I want to add something to her list of accolades today, and that something is hero. Why is she a hero? Because she's an expert on autism. Now sure, she's not the kind of expert who relies on facts and figures, whose views can be challenged and changed by peers that she respects in her field, whose entire worldview can be altered in the slightest regard. No, she's my kind of expert. She's the kind of expert who relies on her gut. She knows what she feels, and that makes it true. She's that kind of an expert. She won't let you challenge her view, she won't let you give evidence or research to show that her views are fundamentally wrong and completely backwards. And she won't let her complete lack of education and training keep her from telling you about the dangers of vaccination. Think about it. If she were some kind of peer-reviewed pansy expert, she might look at the evidence and the research, the growing body of knowledge that shows conclusively, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that there is no connection between being vaccinated and getting autism. Jenny McCarthy won't be held back by that. No, she believes because she is a mother and her son has autism, so she claims, that she knows better than science. That big science is trying to keep her and the rest of the other people suffering autism down. I admire that. I admire stalwart, resolute determination in the face of information that says you're completely wrong. That's what I do. That's how I live my daily life. Sure, she could stop telling you about the potential dangers of any vaccine and instructing you to go check with your doctor to see if there are any specific risks associated with any of the individual vaccinations your child is likely to take. But no, she boldly asserts that diet cures autism, completely ignoring the supposed fact that correlation does not equal causation and that the symptoms of autism after an initial glut do go down over time as both the child and the parent learn to deal with the syndrome. And when you think about it, this is about academic freedom. Why should a bunch of scientists who simply sat in a room for dozens of years reading books that may or may not contain information and facts get to tell a mother about what's happening to her child? I think it's obvious that simply having the physical ability to biologically create offspring fully qualifies you automatically, as though by some genetic memory, to know better than any scientist exactly what's wrong with your child and how best to treat it. I think that's obvious. I think we can agree that that is about academic freedom. They are stifling Jenny McCarthy's ability, her God-given, American-sanctioned ability to be full of crap. Even more astonishing than the facts I've just mentioned a moment ago and the fact that Jenny McCarthy does not believe that autism is a neurological disease that is actually incurable, she boldly goes on national television show after national television show as the expert she is, the expert from her gut, telling people to not be vaccinated, no matter the potential dangers to society as a whole. Because this isn't just about academic freedom, this is about personal liberties. If she wants to get people to not have vaccines, and those people have more risk of suffering from measles and other deadly disorders that could be cured automatically by those vaccines that are no longer being taken, who are you to stop her? Who's anyone to stop her? She's a hero. She's pushing her agenda. She is telling people about the things she believes that she knows in her gut, and thusly true things. Never mind the fact that she's causing irreparable harm to the rest of the world. That diseases that should be eradicated are now, through efforts of not just her, but people like her, on the rise. That people are suffering from measles, dying, horrible diseases from smallpox, measles, all of these things. But that's okay. In conclusion, I think it's absolutely crystal clear that Jenny McCarthy's heroism is beyond criticism, rebuke, or reproach. And the fact that she looked good enough, naked, to convince one person at least to stick it in her so that they would have a child, proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that her gut is right. That being able to have sex makes you an expert on autism. And you know what? Those people, scientists, I'm talking to you now, scientists, you think you have all the facts, you think you have all the information? Well, let me tell you, facts be damned. Jenny McCarthy is an expert, and I salute her.
Somebody's gonna get angry at the sound of volumes. With all the clicks and claps, well, that's all you'd ever hear.